Patching up this sack, these sacks work very good for, I mean, it's a duck decoy sack, but they have holes in it, so it's very good for storing frogs. Frogging was a thing that we did even as kids because, you know, it was easy, you know. We'd go out there and try to catch a couple, you know. That's some of the first hunting I actually did, if you want to call it hunting. Make sure it's good and tight on there, so when we hit those stumps, probably because the bar is kind of low, so. I just love it. I love hunting anyway, but over the years, you know, it's always something that we've done and we love to eat them, so we go frog hunting. Well, my babies, come see, come on. Come see, you want Papa to throw you something? Yeah, Papa's back. Kick. Just that this time of year is a good time to go when the lake is dry and the frogs have a tendency to come to the bar. And then you can run up and down the bar with a boat motor and it's easy to catch like that.
When's the last time you've been frogging, Steve?
This time.
So you've never frog hunted before?
Never frog. Dude, we've talked about it about 5 or 6 times. We've never done it.
I'm gonna give you one word of advice. When you grab a frog, make sure it's on the bank. Because there was one time, many years ago, I grabbed a frog, and I went to pull the frog up, and the frog had a snake had bit the frog. I was holding it, and I picked up the frog, and the snake was attached to the frog.
So this was my first frogging trip, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I was using my hands, if I was going to use, what's it called? A gig.
Whenever you go to grab them, just kind of watch. Make sure there's no snakes in the area, you know what I mean?
You never was in the Boy Scouts, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Very short.
Very short, I
Very
believe,
short time frame.
because you're not prepared to go frog hunting.
Not at all.
I personally love going frog gigging because I love frog legs. And Mr. Glenn knows how to do it.
Look, Dad is going to take care of, you know, make you another one. This will be a short one though now.
You know what?
I'm going to have to reach it.
That's fine.
Whoa, I got him. It worked.
You hang out that Mr. Glenn long enough, you catch on to a few things. I got on to it.
This is when the bugs get too bad? What? Tell me who's the smartest guy in the world. This is definitely something new to me, and this time I'm bringing my son Caleb along with me. All right, no mosquitoes getting you, huh?
For those of you that don't know, I'm on a boudin diet. It's 178 calories in a link. Look, I can eat 4 links a day and only have 800 calories.
Try to catch a third of what y'all caught the other night.
Good. Well, yeah, right now they're draining the lake, and when the lake goes down, the frogs move toward the bay, and we went last night. We caught them pretty good. We caught a good mess.
Frog tickling.
Back in the day, they used to have steamboats that would come all the way up the river.
Downstream with valley produce, upstream with manufactured goods, as black smoke billows and whistles blow.
And I felt thunder, seen skies blue. This body of water right here is by the lake. It starts off in Alexandria as the Chatelain Canal. It turns into by the lake. Lord, have mercy on me.
Hey, we got frog. We didn't get skunk. Hey, I think I saw one right after the corner right here.
My first frog, bruh. Oh, what? Oh, this is addictive. I want to do this forever. I learned you go for the head. I tried to go for the back, man. That's some strong legs. So you go for the head and you get him. Look at him. That's 4 good, big, fat legs right there.
Hey, there's one right behind y'all. Woo!
I was on a roll, but unfortunately, we were having some boat issues. What we got going on right here is we got a throttle cable that is out. She's done. So this trip may be over before it even got started. So we had to cut our trip a little short.
The whole string that's from my throttle cable? Yeah. They're just in the water somewhere.
Well, my little brother and them had to call it an early night. They were having some boat issues. But us, we gonna catch some frogs.
Get him. Got him?
Yes, sir. See, they're still hunting.
Might be where I can get them on this side. We'll have to see when I get in.
We had some boat issues. We still got a good little mess of frogs, so can't complain.
Well, it ain't cheap being poor, and I can't take any more of the tickets and the taxes and the fees. I work hard for my pay, and they take.
Tim is one heck of a hospital CEO, but I'm thinking about promoting him to chief frog
They
catcher.
cut my shifts at the mill. I fell behind on my bills, and when you're late, they try to charge you more money. They were riding my back, so I just.
Man, we wasn't missing a single frog.
The bank charged me a low balance fee. Yeah, it ain't cheap being poor.
Oh, hesitate. Too late.
Okay, well, maybe a couple did get away. You gotta leave a little seed.
Take it away, and they wonder why the hell I'm so poor.
Let me cool down a little bit first.
You know, it took a while, you know, it was a long night, but man, we caught a good mess of frogs. And boy, that's what it's all about. Now we got some good frogs to eat. You saw those big frogs in that basket over there? Oh, what they gonna get you? Ah. Woo. Ah. Some people think frog legs are, you know, nasty because a frog doesn't look very, you know, tasty just looking at him. But I tell you what, it tastes just like chicken.
That leg?
Steve, come eat. Oh, you're there. Okay.
It is a Cajun feast on the bayou, baby. Very good.
We headed to Alaska, boys and girls. Gonna do a little bit of fishing.
Travel buddy right here.
I brought Mom and Dad on this trip. This should be an interesting one.
Notice the trip. You're gonna see toothpick in his mouth all the time.
No, not all the time.
Oh, that's he
I just ate.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
Now this,
We are on Lake Iliamna, just getting in.
this is familiar territory. This is what I'm talking about.
So, some good fresh salmon with goat cheese on a good cracker. This is my lunch.
After a long day, we finally made it into camp. Let me tell you, Angry Eagle Outfitters knows how to do it. One of my favorite places to be on earth. Their lodging is second to none. They have great food. They have a great chef there. They take care of you. They take care of your clothes. Man, they just all around know how to take care of their clients.
Chop, chop. Limb chop, chop, chop. Going to Alaska, one of the treats about it is the weather. Summertime, it's nice and it's cool, and it's Louisiana is humid, and you put on every 30 minutes you got to change your clothes almost because you sweat so much. I get woke up.
So this is the Cheekok River. We also call it Mulligan. Loaded with sockeye right now. Jumping everywhere at the mouth. Should be a fun day.
So we're gonna creep up to the sandbar right here, and then we're gonna walk over to the mouth of the river and go catch some sockeye.
So if they're too red, we throw them back. They're coming here to die, pretty much, to spawn and die.
I'm trying. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna get one sooner or later.
Now, when it comes to fishing, no matter where I'm at, I love to fish. So if I'm in Alaska or down at Cocodrie or Florida or down at home, it's I like to fish. So we always have a good time. This is what we came to Alaska for. Yeah, baby.
Here he is, boys. That's what we came for right here. What do you think?
This time of year, normally extremely busy with my hospital business, trying to make things work and happen before the fall season gets there, so I can really go do big game hunting, western hunting, elk, mule deer, and all that stuff. And this really gives me a chance to get away for a few days, unplug, unwind. No cell phone service out here. Just get away. All I'm gonna tell you is you can't go to no restaurant in the continental US and get this flavor. Promise you that. Wild caught salmon from Lake Iliamna. This shit bon well.
Being part of the OTR crew, it's weird when we're doing something in the outdoors but not doing it together. But it's really weird when we're doing that in the same state. going to Alaska to my place there. Seeing how we're not working, not touring, I'm taking my nephew with me. He's 17 years old. He's from Texas. He's never been to Alaska. And we're going to go do some work. Alaska. Whew. Alaska to me is like a breath of fresh air. It's the one place where when you get out there, you truly are in the last frontier. And it is a calming, relaxing, godly experience that I look forward to every time I get to go. But I'm going to be here for a while, so I'm going to try to get as much stuff done around here as I can. Right now, I'm cooking elk burgers for my nephew and myself. And tomorrow we're going to clear off some more property.
So right when you start cutting, give it tension?
Nope, I'll tell you when to move. While they're fishing, having fun.
Beautiful weather. It's like a beautiful day for a river float. This is what we come to Alaska for.
I'm working. Although I will say the work that I was doing was a lot of fun.
Oh, that was scary. Look. Oh, we did it, son.
Lo and behold, while I'm in Alaska, guess what I find out? Craig's in Alaska too. I guess great minds think alike.
We're gonna do sockeye again. And we're gonna leave Wednesday afternoon, so.
Dang, man, I wish y'all was gonna be here longer.
So I was working in the back and I gashed my knee open with my machete. Pretty bad. The one thing about Alaska is you have to be extremely careful, and when you're not, you pay for it. Yeah, that's a really nice gash. I gotta clean that up. Cutting some branches and doing some limbs with a machete, it ricocheted and caught my knee, and it cut it pretty good. Fortunately, we was able to doctor it up, and we're back to work. All right, bandaged up.
Oh, I like what riding these planes.
Good, how are you this morning? 7 minutes in. Look at the size of this thing.
Beautiful day, beautiful country, beautiful river, beautiful rainbow trout. Can't ask for a better day, huh?
Let me tell you, when it comes to rainbow fishing, salmon fishing, just fishing in general, Alaska is the best place, in my opinion, to do just that. It's not much pressure, and it seems like cast after cast you're catching. Make sure you give it a try and put it on your bucket list.
Today we going pike fishing. Pull him. He either gonna come or he won't.
Fish on!
They're cooking us a nice shore lunch, so we go head in right now and go grab a bite to eat. Where else you gonna go and catch 15 or so pike in just over an hour?
Been fishing all day looking for this one. I like to go to Alaska because of the, the fishing naturally is very good. You know, they got different fish than we have here, and it's just so pretty over there. It's just the blues are bluer, the greens are greener. It's just beautiful. I love it.
Whether you're on the banks of the Bayou de Lac in Hesmer, Louisiana, or you're on Lake Iliamna in Alaska, They're two extremely different places, but you can have just as much fun doing what you love doing, just as long as you're doing it with your family, your friends, and partaking of the great outdoors.